Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey, and today we have the Rift Tour, and what an amazing event it was, right? I mean, full spoilers ahead, or not full spoilers, but a lot of spoilers because there's going to be things I forget, I'm sure. I didn't actually get to attend the event, I just watched it on YouTube after the event was already over. I plan on trying to attend a couple of times at least, hopefully, over the rest of the weekend. But I was not able to make this initial showing. But wow, what an awesome event it was! It was really cool. You know, everybody waiting for the countdown. It starts, and then you are, the little rift door that we've been seeing. It shows up, and you get sucked through it, and then you're going by all like these little memory bubbles, I guess is what they are, and you see all the events that Fortnite has done in the past until you get to a big character. And again, spoiler here, that whatever character you happen to be wearing to the event is going to be the character. You're going to see like this ginormous version of the character that you're wearing, and they reach out their hand and you go into a rift, and then you're taken to this other world, and then you're like sliding down like this, like it's like paint, I guess. And that was a cool little, I guess it's like a little mini game, right? Because you're sliding through there, and there's like orbs you could collect. And then I don't know if anybody knows what these are. I haven't seen anybody say that they knew what it was about. But there was blue orbs, right? And whenever you would run into a blue orb, it would make you go faster. But then there was like these gold items that you could collect as well while you're doing this part of the mini game. And I don't know what that was, or what the purpose of them was, because it didn't look like anything special happened when you got them. So I don't know if it's going to do something later or what. But pretty cool part there. Like I said, I don't really remember the order exactly, and I didn't write it down or anything. I just I just thought it was a great event. And, all the time while you're doing this, you're listening to music. You're not listening to Ariana Grande yet, but you're going through that. What came up next? I'm not, I'm actually not even positive what came up next for sure. Here's what I know, what I can remember. What happened is the next thing I remember is that you go into the X-wing, the Storm Wing plane, and then you're on top of it fighting the Storm King. I thought that was really cool because I really liked the Storm King event that we had way back. I guess it was Chapter 2, Season 1, right? When that showed up. And the Storm King, we had to battle the Storm King in the middle of the map there. That was a lot of fun. So it was fun to see the Storm King back and have to battle him again. Of course, you're able to take him down, but not before he takes you down with him. And this was one of my favorite parts up next, right? So as you defeat the Storm King, he gets one little last breath of storm damage done on your plane, and you crash down into a little vortex he makes. And then you see everybody is in a down but not out state, and then you're prompted to revive a character who's there. And then as the camera zooms out, you see that there's a whole bunch of people reviving other characters as well. So I just that was one of my favorite parts, just like the symbolism of like, hey, here's somebody who's down but they're not out, and you can pick them up. So I just thought that was a cool little piece of the show, even though it wasn't like related to any of the music or any of that stuff, or any of the area specific to the Ariana Grande part. Like that was one of my favorite parts, just for that, like, hey, you can pick somebody up, because when you pick them up too, like like a light shines around the players, and then so you see all these lights shining around all the players who are standing, and then picking up the other players, and their lights are turning on. So it's like, oh, yeah, you can really bring some light, which is a great message for me. And then this is the point where Ariana Grande shows up. You see like this thing falling out of the sky. Boom! You see her silhouette. Then she shows up, and then you you get like sucked into her, like she sends out a light and she sucks you in, and then she's like singing directly at you. And then that just continues with Ariana Grande singing a medley of a bunch of different songs of hers, and it was really cool to watch. It was a lot of fun. Um, and then all the stuff that you did with that, like the little, like bubblegum, pink bubblegum thing, dancing around, the climbing the Coliseum steps, and her smashing the hammer, and then at the end, even before the end, there's one part where you are like flying around with Ariana Grande, and you're flying on the glitter llama unicorn, like the emote that we have, and then you do that at the end of the event as well. So it was really cool. I can't wait to actually get to experience it in game for myself and play it, and then yeah, it should be really, even it was fun to watch, but I can't wait to experience it myself because it should be that much more fun. Let's see here. There's that. Let's go ahead and we can do another piece of news here today. We will talk about the car photography because they put the blog post up. The car photography was done. They said pedal to the metal. Recently, we asked you to share your best photography of you inside a car. We shutter speed. With shutter speed in tow, you took photos that made us want to join you for the ride. Here are some of our favorites, and just some great shots of like people, with like explosions behind cars doing jumps over various things, people, you know, uh, fighting on the cars. One of my favorites is this one by Sheenan House. At Sheenan House, but it's a bunch of the Guff characters, and they have like a line of the Lamborghinis, and they're all, there's like sitting on top of the vehicles, like doing a sit back. The one where you're plucking the banjo, one eating the popcorn. So I think I really like that one. So go check out this blog post so you can check out all the photos. Thanks to everyone who submitted screenshots. Keep an eye on at Fortnite Game and Fortnite News for when the next photography begins. All right, we still have to go over Save the World, and we'll do that later this weekend. For now, we can look at the LTMs, and right now they must have. I know they took everything down to get ready to do the playlist for the Rift Tour, but looks like most everything is still down because right now you just have Team Brawl and Team Rumble are the two options for LTMs. I still haven't tried Team Brawl yet. I do plan on trying that here very soon because it does seem like it would be a very fun mode. For a challenge tip, the one to start out with is that you need to drive an IO vehicle with off-road tires. So you just kind of there's no extra tip for this one really. You just go, definitely any of the radar stations are going to have the IO cars, but then you just have to hope that the whatchamacallit, the mod wheels are also there. While if not, then you have to leave that location, go get some mod wheels, and then either hope that if you're at another location that you can get an IO car nearby, or just go back to that location. For example, for me, I went to the radar station that is west of Dirty Docks by the lake, and the course the cars were there, but no mod vehicles were there. So I traveled west over to the gas station that is south of Corny Complex. I went to that gas station, got some mod wheels, and then went back to the radar station to get the IO vehicle. And then you have to drive 1,000 meters. So then once you got them on there, you got to get in there and drive, and just drive until you got the challenge done. It doesn't take that long to get 1,000 meters when you're driving in those vehicles. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and look at what's in the item shop today. Let's see. We have Snake Eyes, Bloodsport bundle still here. All the Rift Tour items are still here, and then the Ariana Grande bundle and items are still here, of course. And then we have the Brute Gunner outfit for 800 V bucks, the Munitions Expert outfit for 1,200. That's always been one of my favorites as well. The Chugga Chugga emote for 600. The Gold Digger harvesting tool for 800, Fire Spinner emote for 800, the Staff Stand emote for 200, the Brute. Oh, we did that one already. The Isabel outfit with the Book of Spells Volume 3 and built-in extracurricular armor emote for 1,500. The Astro Master's staff for 800. The Orin outfit with the Mecha Fusion jump kit back bling for 1,200. The Null Pick harvesting tool for 800. The Spartan Assassin outfit for 800. The Vanguard Flame harvesting tool for 800. Shots and Shells back bling for 200. And then we have a new emote, the Cross Bounce emote, Bounce into the Groove 500. This is a Icon series emote. Again, I don't know who this content creator is on social medias at all, but it's Eases. Eases_official on Twitter. And yeah, came up with this dance, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's another one of those TikTok things, I suppose. I'm still not on TikTok, so I'm not 100% familiar, but it's cool little music and dance that you got going on. So that's 500 V-Bucks. And then we have the Marshmallow Bundle, which has Marshmallow outfit, Marshwalk emote, the Mellow Mallets harvesting tool, and the Mellow Rider glider for 3,300. You can get them separately. The Marshmallow outfit is 1,500. The Mellow Mallets harvesting tool is 800. The Marshwalk emote is 500. The Mellow Rider glider is 500. And that looks like everything today. So you can get any and all of these items using code Mikey, MMMIKIE, in the item shop. And some of the proceeds will go to help support the show. Okay, so my tip of the day again: if you can attend the Rift Tour, just get in there, go attend it. If you have the time, you should do it. If you're going like, oh, well, I'm not that big a fan of Ariana Grande, so I'm not going to go, or I don't want to go because I'm not a big fan of Ariana Grande, you should still go because just the interactivity around this event makes it a lot of fun, and it's not something you're going to want to miss out on. You're definitely wanting to, like down the line when you're talking about, like when you're an old man like me and you're talking about Fortnite with your friends back in the day, and you're gonna want to be able to say, hey, yeah, I remember I attended the Rift Tour event, and it was really cool. It was cool, like Donald Mustard said on his social media, that to them, to the Fortnite team and to Epic, like this is just the beginning of how entertainment is going to be presented. Like they still have a lot more to go, a lot more to do, and they see this sort of cross promotion and interactive ways to be at a to interact with your music and the performers that you like. They see this as just the beginning of that, and that they could go even further with this, which is really exciting to hear, and can't wait to see what they come up with even more of these concerts and interactive events in the future. Yeah, so that's gonna be the episode for today. So make sure you go join that daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us, and get in on the excitement over the event. Make sure you head over to Apple Podcasts, give a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.